Welcome back everyone to Punny Plays the Burglar, and today we are going to burgle some items from some thieves. Last time we encountered a few kids playing at being brigands. Now today we are going to run into the real brigands in the area. Apparently we need to find a small band of brigands who have robbed the farmer. And we need to collect the stolen goods. And we also have some cattle to find, apparently. But first, let's take care of the local ruffian. Because they are all over the place here. Hey, this is tougher than swatting a few kids with a bat. That's what I gotta say on that matter. There you go. Oh, brigand slayer of the Eastament. I know, what a shock, a new deed. And of course, Bingo, of course, who wants us to take out a few brigands. So let's... Somehow the cattle know their way back home as soon as you untie them, I guess. Good instincts there, I suppose. Oopsie daisy, he resisted. Resistance is futile. There you go. An archer, okay, yes. Good to get them from behind because pew-pews must die. And more cattle. Now what else do I need to do here? Free cattle, get stolen coins, which are on there, and oh yes, of course. Oh, hello! Where did you come from? I guess they won't answer that more literally in telling me where those brigands used to be stationed before they started stealing from this area. Let's see, what do we have here? What? Archer there. Alright, there's the grain we need to collect. Hey, does he have anything? Why bother? Yeah, they've got grain. Why don't you just take the grain instead of trying to find out what's in their pockets? Really? These guys are tough. You wouldn't think that I was a level above them. Yeah. There you go. Nice. Don't I? Thought I upgraded my weapon recently. Well, let's check that at some point. Of course, things do tend to... Oh, hold on there. No runsies, no runsies, no runsies. Now, let's see. Weapon. 75. Yes. Reasonably recent weapon, but... They sometimes jump when you hit level 76 or something like that, so I have to keep that into account. Now, it looks like I have all the cattle I need. About to get all the brigands I need, but grain... Oh yeah, still plenty of that to go around. If I remember correctly, that particular archer can be very... No, that's... Alright, fine. I'm wrong as which one that can be annoying, so I'll just annoy this archer. Take the grain. Find everything else. And then I need to find a cave, because I believe a cave... Aha! That's the annoying one right there! He just goes all over the place. Isn't this the same one that got me before from the other location? It's always the trollers you don't look for that get you, of course. Well, yes, because if you looked for them, then you would have got them first. Oh, come on! Fine. So there's the cave up there. Alright, we can deal with them. Then get that grain. kind of grain is it? Quadro triticale? I could just imagine looking for all these brigands and just finding that there are a bunch of tribbles have invaded the camp or something like that. Maybe I'll just... Let's see, this is LOTRO, so obviously it won't be tribbles. What would be a good equivalent for tribbles in a LOTRO world? Rats? Well, at least rats would be plausible. That's on cooldown, of course. Riddle, 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 riddle. I found the cave. Most likely sneaking in isn't going to do me much good, but we might as well check. Because I suspect you have to interact with him. It's difficult to... yeah. To surprise someone when you're talking to them.
What do you need?
We have every right to be here. Do you think you could just harass my folk, stranger, because some power-crazed thing told you to? I will stand up for my folk. Well, fine. Very well. You asked for it. Oh. Yeah, oh, boy, this guy is tough. He has yielded and asked that I deliver this message to the Thane. Boy, please take this message to the Thane. We wish our grievances to be heard. Right. Back to the Thane. Here's your stolen goods.
The Dunlendings rally to the banner of the White Hand.
My goods! The cattle wandered back on their own, and I've tucked them away in the barn, and now the lost money and the grain? I do not know how to thank you, Petronella. Thank goodness you came to Langhold when you did. You're welcome. There you go. And now we need to tell Dala of a brigand encampment that has emerged that there are more than one or two brigands there. Well, seeing how there seem to be plenty there, even though I've called quite a number of them. Hey, hello there.
Will you aid the horse lords?
A huge encampment of brigands, you say? This is no ordinary night raid, then. Thank you for taking such a great risk at venturing into the fray, Petronella. I am sorry I chided you earlier and made light of your courage. I think we must tell the Thane about this. Right. Very well. Let's bring the message to the Thane. Oh, there's the meat hall up there. Your Lordship, I have this message from the brigands.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
Fool Eastmond! He dares offer me terms of peace if I give up Langhold and the northern wold to the brigand scum? I will not send my folk away, and I would rally my riders and deal with the brigands at once. They should have been thankful for their exile. It was a pardon. I will not be so forgiving next time. Let me see that letter.
Our mission is dire.
Really, Uthred, I do not think you should make light of this threat. They have never poised themselves to attack our town, only to harry our lands and steal from the farmers. I do not like Eastman's language, and I think we should heed Petronella's words of warning. We should prepare to defend ourselves. Well, what do you say about that?
Welcome and well met, my friend.
Defend ourselves? They will never attack us. Why not, you ask? Because we will oust them first, as we always do. Thank you, Petronella, for your diligence. But you are to leave those brigands to me. If you wish to be of service, you may perform the patrol of the River Watch. The River Watch. And what's the patrol of the River Watch?
Welcome. Stay a moment and speak with me.
I will think on the threats of the brigands, Petronella, but in the meantime, I would ask that you perform the patrol of the forward watchtowers. We do this regularly, but I would like to keep my riders close, in case those fool brigands get it into their empty heads to attack the town. I will welcome them with spears and arrows, that is. Let them come. Let's go to the guard at the watchtowers and see what they have to say. Here's the first of our watchtowers. Hello there.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Hail, traveler. Are you on the patrol this week? All is clear here. You may ride on. Alright, that's good to know. No danger at this tower. Now we go to the central watchtower to make sure that there is nothing untoward in that area. Hail there! Anything at this tower?
Will you aid the horse lords?
Hail! Are you on patrol? You may ride on, friend. There is nothing out of the ordinary here, just an ordinary dangers of the plains. Ordinary dangers of the plains. Alright. Just grazers and the like. Okay, that's good to know. No problems whatsoever. I suppose then that while I do this, the Thane takes care of all of the brigands, right? So everything is all nice and safe and sound. And just because this is an MMO doesn't mean that there'll be something terrible that's going to happen.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Hail, Rider! If Rider you are. It's not exactly a war steed you're riding, but I suppose it will do for now. Wonderful. He's making fun of my mount. You are on patrol, yes? I'm afraid we have spotted movement on the ford. Easterlings. Excuse me. Okay. Fine. Target the boar first. Quit that. Sheesh. Fine. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. I was in the middle of speaking with you, right? I didn't catch the end. I lost the last part of that snow one. Oh, stupid boar! Hey, what's the report here? I've heard there are Easterlings around, and the boars seem to be restless also.
Our mission is dire.
Yes, Easterlings are upon us. They have gathered at the ford and begin to swarm the riverbanks on this side. Their numbers are still small, but I believe we still have a chance to fend them off, all right?
Our success depends upon our strength.
We have
Will you aid us?
spotted Easterlings moving along the shore, and also in a great bird circling overhead. An eagle, perhaps? But I find that I cannot bear to look at it for long, for my heart fills me with dread. Oh, fun, a Nazgul. I am loath to venture down into the south undeep to see what evil is afoot with our foes, but I know it must be something terrible. If you have a stout heart, by all means go and take a look, but I will not judge you for fleeing. All I know is that the Thane will not react without evidence. He is too practical to risk Langhold for naught but a chill upon the air. Right. Good. Wonderful. Time to spy on a Nazgul. Oh my. I see what he means by there's a camp of Easterlings down here. Yikes! We have to take care of this. Easterlings at the Undeep. Well, I'm a hobbit. I can appreciate things being undeep instead of deep for a change. Just saying. A Because if it were the deep, I would be constantly having to swim and all that stuff. Oh, we've got 2 for the price of 1 today. Easterlings are 2 for the... well, hopefully only 2 for the price of 1. We got a special on Easterlings. And they even have rings with them. Kill an Easterling, get a quest. That's our special for today. A greater enemy. Find Mordor steel on the Easterlings. Not just steel, but Mordor steel. Because regular steel's not bad enough. Now, how do you tell? How does a hobbit who's never been to Mordor tell the difference between regular steel and Mordor steel? Just asking. Even better, they've created these nice little bridges for me to walk across. Now, some of them are probably patrolled by Easterlings, but I could sneak across them when they're not looking. Speaking of, and maybe pick off a few while they're not looking also, because Bingo does want me to kill 6 of them. And I do need to get that Mordor steel. Apparently, I need to steal their steel. Said I still don't know how to tell Mordor steel from regular steel. But I'll have to learn. Yeah. Something feels wrong here. Should peek into the nearby hole in the fence. Maybe it's because I see a fell beast through that hole in the fence. Yeah. A fell beast of Mordor perches here, and its rider cannot be far. You should observe. Wait, fool, or they will hear you. You know you cannot take Lochhold without help. Yeah. Well, we need to warn Adbert about this. And make sure we find some Mordor steel and defeat a few more Easterlings. All sorts of fun stuff. It appears these Easterlings are working with Mordor.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
This steel bears marks of Mordor. That does not bode well. I will have to send this to the Thane at once, Petronella. And speaking of Mordor...
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
A Nazgul of Mordor? Oh, save us! You must ride to Langhold, Petronella, as fast as you can. Warn the Thane. We do not stand a chance against the united army of foes. Right? Well, at least I thinned their numbers a little bit. Yeah.
What business have you with the Rohirrim? The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Ride, Petronella, ride! I only pray that your steed can bear you swiftly enough. Too bad it's not a war steed. The folk of Langhold must flee while there is still time. Let us go. Let us flee. Now there's reason for alarm. I dealt with those enemies, Bingo, and things seem to be rather tense here, I should warn you.
Rohan is larger than I expected.
Yes,
They need a horse after all.
yes, that is good work, Petronella. People of Lochhold still seem to be worried. Yeah, especially with this news I'm ready to bring them. You know, Petronella, you might have been right about this horse thing. Savert and Egrof too. Boy, that was really botching that up. Rohan is a bit fair larger than I expected, and maybe I should see about getting a horse as well. I spoke with a man here, and he said that a horse is available for purchase in Harwick. Yes, let's get to Harwick, because they're about to evacuate the town. Now, speaking of evacuating the town, I need to get into the mead hall. Sir, I think we've got a problem.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
So, the brigands ally with the Easterlings, led by a captain of Mordor. This is dire news indeed. What do you propose, Petronella? Evacuate. Will we evacuate? Will everybody be safe? Will we get rid of those brigands and ruffians and Easterlings? We'll have to find that out in the next episode of Piney Plays The Burglar.